baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's North Carolina taking on Lehigh Valley. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Luke Holman. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Colby Shelton. And that one a little below the knees. So we're off and running in Game 3. And the 1-0. That one missing inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Set down on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Next to hit, Dale Thomas. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Number 14.
And next is the designated hitter. That's inside. Thomas leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ty Evans, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a pitch. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here it comes. Late on that fastball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. The 1-2 to third. White tosses to first, and that is the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Luke McNeil. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, number 24.
The second baseman, number 24.
The pitch. Close with that one, and that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one. Next offering is downstairs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the center fielder. Right through there for a strike.
One strike.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in game 3. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Tommy White, batting with one down, takes a strike. The 0-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the power speed combo. Gavin Guidry. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball one. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, one out. Next to hit, Jared Jones. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Kicks and deals.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it's gone. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two outs, base is empty. Mac Bingham digs in now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Popped up right side, Albert under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. New inning getting started, and now the rookie second baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
Holman back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Next offering is down low.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Kicks and fires. Not even close there. And 1-1. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here's the rookie center fielder. There's the strike. Just missed. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Armando Albert in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering misses. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars out front here, 4-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Josh Pearson. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Number 8 at the plate and takes high there. And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. That missed inside. 2-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down the line. Evans towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. The All-Stars have the advantage 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Colby Shelton. The right-hander back to work. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man at first, Dale Thomas getting ready to hit. That one not close, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And another ball. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one blasted deep to right. Pearson raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. The throw is wild and it gets away. Ty Evans now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Shelton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fastball for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, number 28.
The center fielder, number 28.
Here comes a pitch. And a slider catches the zone.
1 strike.
The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's a big power threat. Tommy White. Just off the inside edge. White goes 6'1", 230 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gavin Guidry. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets
number 35 comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Jared Jones. He's already homered here in this one. That one in there across the letters. Still only one out here in the inning. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Fisher Jamison is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. At the belt and fires. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Pulls that one foul. Here it comes. And that clips the inside corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the last half of the third. And they'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Bingham in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two outs. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Third game of the division series. Now it's the second baseman, number 17. Holman back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Number 6 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. John Ncaa and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Pearson. The pitch. 0-1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And here's the catcher. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And the pitch. And that one is inside, ball one. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And that one is inside. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Number 24.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. That one misses. Ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Just missed. Headed down the line. Flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Goes down looking. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, number 16.
Number 16.
The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now the count is even.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Armando Albert. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Caught and missed, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Shelton lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. The shortstop takes a ball. 2 outs. That one misses, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. That one lifted to left. Bingham under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, number 28.
Number 28.
As the lefty gets to work, bats in there, and that's strike one.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Round second, digging for third. And he makes it all the way to third, so a costly throwing error there.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Now the third baseman, Tommy White. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And now the lefty, and he takes a strike. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Guidry, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. Way inside. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Fly ball down the line on the move towards foul ground. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Evans makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars with the lead 7-0. Top six. Here's the third baseman, Dale Thomas.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Now it's the DH. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. On the ground to short. Now a jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Ty Evans. Pitch misses there. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The All-Stars out front 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be number 10.
The shortstop, number 10.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Slater is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Smith also getting ripped. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in, Matt Bingham. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Pearson. 1 for 2. Inside, almost got him.
1 ball, no strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And that's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Number 8.
And there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 9-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now on the bump, Fisher, Jameson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the center fielder. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. 1. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
2 outs, runner at first. Tommy White, the next to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That one catches the corner. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
A little bit high. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Inside ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Guidry in the box now. No balls and a strike. First and second, 2 down. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. And they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So they're at the corners now. Jarrett Jones digs in now. That one missed.
1-0.
White, the runner at third. Guidry on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 7th inning coming up. The All-Stars lead it 11-0. Top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be number 17.
Number 17.
Holman back to work.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And there's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That hits the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Here's the left fielder, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher. Called strike right there. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And he makes the catch.
the bat, number 16.
And now the center fielder.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Activity in the bullpen. Number 40 getting ready to go. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low. Wouldn't chase that time. The kick, the 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Armando Albert getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 10.
Shortstop, number 10.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the left fielder, Matt Bingham. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. And a curve misses outside. That one hit to right on his way over. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Man at first, digging in, Josh Pearson.
Josh Pearson.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one missing inside. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Number 8 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. One and two now. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And that'll do it. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Shelton.
Colby Shelton.
The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Falls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Dale Thomas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the ground, White. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Number 14.
Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 24.
Second baseman, number 24.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. On its way to the corner. On the move. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Number 28 stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball 1 there.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball there. And down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So 2 down now, and here is Tommy White. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Late with the swing there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He made him pay for that one. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 12-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Guidry. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. And a good eye there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jared Jones now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Guidry leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Coming home. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 40.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the right fielder, Ty Evans. The pitch. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. Right through there, got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Number 17, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Jake Brown, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
1-2.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
The bat, number 6.
Man at second with one away. Here's the left fielder. Fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 29.
And here's the catcher. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Up and in. Now 1-2. One strike away. Not close with that one. And that's ball two. Man on second, 2 down. That one inside. 3-2 down. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm Ncaa. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.